So these are the flower fields, and they are in Carlsbad. So this will be a review of the Hilton Grand Vacations Club Marbrisa, which is also in Carlsbad. To the second floor, this is HGVC Marbrisa, and this is the Cove neighborhood, building 59. Not a quick elevator for like 2 floors or 3 floors. There we are. So I have to say, one of the things I'm going to apologize for is at Hilton Grand Vacations Club Marbrisa, we had a 3-bedroom, and you'll see in the video coming up that it was somewhat confusing when we got in to find where the 3rd bedroom was, where the 2nd bedroom was. It just wasn't immediately obvious how that was set up. We did eventually figure it out.
Alright, so wait, are we here and over there?
I think so, yes. This is 5921. I think this is the pass-through, which I will have to go deal with.
I think this is the smaller.
This is the 1-bedroom?
I think so.
Oh yeah, this is the 1-bedroom part, which I think I'm going to take. Hopefully. We'll go over and check out. Oh yeah, this is in here. Got a yeah, shower. There's a regular toilet. Then we'll go check out the one next door. So then this is the 2-bedroom part. We've got a bathroom here, a kitchenette kind of thing with bedroom here.
Where's the bedroom? I mean, how do you guys want to do this?
Oh yes, and so this is. Oh, this is.
That one has 2 beds and
eh.
one bed.
Oh, and here is the other bedroom.
Who wants this one?
Well, this is cool. Nice. Okay, so this is the other bedroom. In my complete rush to try and figure out where even the bedrooms were, I missed, but they have this beautiful workspace right here. So I hope their Wi-Fi is good, but this will be great for setting up the laptop, I think. And this also in this kitchen, or sorry, this living room part, this is just all like, looks like it's been freshly renovated. A very new feeling shape. Really nice. Okay. Aha. Well, Jesus. Multiple doors later and locked. Whew. And you get a balcony, which I guess is fine. It doesn't really look over anything cool. Just like an undeveloped field and a road, but anyway, there we go. And another thing, so this is in the 2nd bedroom. You got 2 double beds, queen beds maybe. But what's great here is, again, they've got the information about people. So they've got right here plugs, USB charger ports on both sides. So, you know, if you're someone who has a CPAP, or hell, you just want to charge your phone, it's like super easy. This is really nice. I don't need a power strip or anything like that. I can just plug it in, and it all looks like it's in good shape. And here, like with the swans in Miami Beach, this has like a flower design with the towels, which is pretty cool. In the other side of the lock off the 1-bedroom, you've got an efficiency kitchen here. I think I showed this before, but you've got a kind of normal bathroom and bathtub and shower, which is just the same as what the second bedroom has in the 2-bedroom part. And then here they have the swan like they did down in South Beach, in Miami Beach area, or a heart thing, similar art things. And then we've got the TV section, but they've got another desk here, which also looks well set up for remote work. You can see you've got power and USB-C, so that's all great. And their own separate little deck, 12 clicks later. Which is, well, yeah, okay. And then this one, you can kind of see out to the other deck. You could yell at each other across this little hole here. Again, I don't know if this is like the best view or anything. It's kind of just unmowed field and a road. This one also has a little bit of space you can see down to where the barbecues are, which is convenient. There are barbecues right near here, so I think we're gonna maybe try and convince my mom to barbecue this time, because there's some like really right outside our place, our unit. And then there's the road back to the rest of the resort. So anyway, this place, like I said, seems to be the most recently renovated or the newest of any of the ones we've been to. It's really pretty great inside, and we'll see about the rest of the resort. Okay, so now we're gonna go look around the Marbrisa Resort and try and find the pools in the Cove neighborhood. Apparently there are 2 that are under Hilton Grand Vacations, and then to make it more fun, there's apparently right next door a Sheraton, and next door to that a Westin resort, all in Marbrisa. Look, there's a hot tub right here. Like, just go across the road from where we are. Hopefully use our little key cards. If I can find one. And basically the same speed. Okay, maybe it doesn't work.
It's the same as it looks the same as.
Yeah, well, maybe it's only if you're in this building? It's not lighting up or anything. Ooh, that would have been very nice to just come in. Yeah, so unfortunately we never did figure out why that particular gate wouldn't open with our key cards, and we never did get access to that particular hot tub. I don't know if it's restricted to a particular building, which does seem kind of strange, given that both, as far as I could tell, were Hilton Grand Vacations Club at Marbrisa buildings. But anyway, if you're in Building 59, that seems to just be a tease. You're not actually able to go in there. So this is the actual main gate that we were able to get into. I had to delete the actual audio here because, of course, Marbrisa was playing some copyrighted music, so we can't have that in YouTube. We did see as we came over along the pool here that there was a slide, but unfortunately there are restricted hours. It was actually open at this time in March at certain times, but not whenever I was there. We did work out that there's only one way around the main central pool. The slide does kind of block you, but once you go over in this direction, you can get over to the hot tubs, and you can get to some of the fire pits that they have outside. Here's their fitness center, or at least one of them. And again, YouTube, I had to cut the audio, too much music. So this is the Cool Pool. It's another pool that they have at Marbrisa, and as you can see, I guess it's a place Chad could come to do like a cool plunge after the hot tub. There is, in fact, more of the pool in this odd shape that kind of curves around, and there is a second hot tub further along that's in the quiet area, whatever that means. And here we got some interesting pool rules. It says, please spend time with your children, which is kind of hilarious. They also have these nice chairs out here and umbrella covers, which I'm sure would be more interesting for people if it was further into the summer. And yeah, so here's the quiet zone and the other hot tub there. So some of the other facilities at Marbrisa are some cabanas set up here, a really nice tree that's kind of interesting and cool, some pool tables, ping pong tables, fire pits, other places to sit and maybe have a snack, and just we tried some of the ping pong. It can be an issue outside with the wind, and this one was just very interesting with a metal net, and that plays differently than a normal ping pong table. They have a little shuttle bus. Ooh.
And I have windows open just to air it out a little. I just checked it out. If you want to slide them shut, just
Doesn't matter to us.
Okay, cool.
Yes, okay.
Thanks. We are now in the Point neighborhood after a cool little show ride where the guy gave us some of the lay of the land and when things are open. And so this has got a whole nother set of pools and hot tubs and a rabbit. So yeah, hot tub, another pool. I don't think we're gonna go down in there. We got a cool fire pit, more barbecue areas. Yeah. And unfortunately the Imagination Station and some of the activities shut down at 5 p.m., which I guess it's mostly for kids, but it still feels like a little early. And then I guess this is Villa 54, which we don't really have a thing to go into with. I guess go down those stairs to the pools. But oh, did you want to walk over and check out the spa thing at the, what is it, the Westin or the Sheraton?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
There's bathrooms, like in the pool.
Yeah, I mean, one pool is much like another pool.
It's like outdoor heaters, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they might be. Cool. Oh, and he said it's only a 20-minute wait at most for the little golf cart shuttles, so that's pretty cool. I have access to this. It's not technically part of the Hilton resort. It's actually a Westin that's right next door that I alluded to before. But they have the spa for the Marbrisa Resort Complex, I guess. And so you can book by phone. And we found out that if you're willing to go for your massage Monday through Thursday instead of the weekend, you can get 20% off, which is good because the massages are not cheap. So to get to the spa, you go in the Westin, that, as my sister just said, is also a Marriott, kind of. And you go outside, kind of by their pool, and take a right and a right over past some of their fire pits here. Does not look so hot. That one looks hotter. Burning over there and there too. This is a cool little thing. This one looks pretty hot. Fire pits are neat. And then the spa is supposedly over here somewhere. Aha! Might not be open now. Okay, and this is my little workspace setup. Just plug in there, power over to the laptop, and headset connection, and here you go. It's really good. Pretty easy to use, and the chair is a pretty good computer chair. So I'm going to kind of end a little bit here with a view off of our balcony at night from the Marbrisa Hilton Grand Vacations Club. And as I've said with most of the Hilton locations, it's kind of a bit of a mixed bag in my opinion. Again, this is a very nice place to stay in terms of the units. They did not have an accessible sauna or steam room, just pools and hot tubs, which seemed a little limited compared to some other places. And in reality, I didn't realize that the Marbrisa thing in Carlsbad was, again, a resort complex with no access or nothing at all near to the ocean, which was a little disappointing. So, as I'm going to say in one last clip, when I did actually get out to the ocean, it was in Oceanside, just a little bit north of Carlsbad, and I think for some people that might be a bit of a better location as I walk out on the pier. So, location aside, would I come back to Marbrisa? Well, I think it might be fun if you have kids that want to spend time on the pool, go down the slide, run around to the ping pong tables or Connect 4 or whatever. But while we were there, at least in March, there wasn't that much going on at the resort itself, and I think it's mostly a location if you wanted to get into Legoland, so that would be the other reason to come here if you have kids. In terms of working, it actually was a pretty good setup, as I showed. They did have some really effective configurations for sitting there and working remotely, so that was good too. But I guess it's one of those things where maybe I'm not the target audience. And I think, as I have shown in other places, for me, adding in an elevator does add some difficulty, although this one was not anywhere near as busy as many other HGVC locations, so it wasn't that bad to use it. And I just think that for the location, at least to me, the cost and maintenance fees is a bit high. So I think this is, again, one of those things where it's not a bad resort, but it's probably not what I was looking for. And so it's going to be up to you what you're looking to do when you're there. So this apparently is right outside the Wyndham Oceanside Pier, which I didn't know where that was. That might have been a good place to stay instead of Marbrisa. I don't know, maybe I'll have to come back to this area and test it out someday. This is the actual pier, I guess in Oceanside, just north of San Diego. Well, not just north. A little ways north of Carlsbad, actually, but to my mind, it's like, I don't know, an hour away, so that's all kind of just north, right? But this is a nice enough day, and being March 17th, it's apparently St. Patrick's Day, not that I remember that, but there's lots of parking, and finally it's not raining on this trip, and it's actually warm enough where you don't have to wear a jacket for the whole thing, so that's also nice. And you can see the ocean rolling in and the palm trees.